Ford just put a V8 back in the F-150, a naturally aspirated V8, and that's not even the craziest announcement they made this week. They have announced 5 new models. One of them is under 20 grand. One of them breaks the towing record for any pickup truck ever made. And one of them, honestly, I didn't see coming at all. Let's talk about it. Truck number 1, Ford F-150 with V8 engines. The 2027 F-150 is getting a V8. Not a Turbo 6 with a badge, not a hybrid, an actual real naturally aspirated V8, and I've seen Ram guys, Chevy guys, all of them going, okay, that's actually impressive. That tells you everything. Engine option 1, the Godzilla. First option is the 7.3-liter Godzilla V8, the same engine that's been living inside Ford's heavy-duty Super Duty trucks. Contractors love it, fleet guys swear by it. Cast iron block, push rod design, fewer moving parts, less stuff to break. Power estimates are sitting around 450 to 500 horsepower, with torque potentially hitting 550 pound-feet in a half-ton. That would be the strongest naturally aspirated option in this segment, and it's not close. Engine option 2, the Coyote. The second engine is where it gets genuinely exciting. Ford is building something on the Coyote architecture. Same foundation as the Mustang, but this isn't a bored-out 5.0. We're looking at somewhere between 5.8 and 6.2 liters, around 450 horsepower, and the development program pulls directly from the Mustang GT3 and GT4 racing cars. Motorsport DNA going into a pickup truck you can buy at your local dealership. That's insane when you think about it. And yes, one more thing this time, there is no turbo lag. You know that tiny delay on a turbocharged truck where the engine just thinks about it? None of that. Press the gas, truck goes. Every single time. That feeling never gets old. Now, if we talk about the prices, Ford is holding the price close to what people are already paying. Same ballpark, for a truck that does significantly more. If they actually pull that off, the argument basically writes itself. But the F-150 is not the record breaker on this list. That's coming up, and the number is genuinely hard to believe. If you're already impressed, please subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We are so close. Truck number 2, Ford Maverick 2027. I know some truck lovers still roll their eyes at the Maverick, so let me just lead with the number. 42 miles per gallon, city, in a pickup truck. That's it. That's the argument. For 2027, the hybrid system gets a retune. 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, now putting out 200 combined horsepower, up from 191. Better electric-only acceleration, improved regenerative braking, and that 42 miles per gallon city number means this truck basically pays for itself over time if you're doing stop-and-go commuting. Want more grunt? The 2.0-liter EcoBoost has been tweaked too. 265 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic. Towing goes up to 4,000 pounds when properly equipped. Not Super Duty numbers, but for a compact truck at this price, more than enough for most people. The inside got a proper upgrade. Soft touch dash surfaces, contrast stitching. It doesn't feel like a budget truck anymore. Full safety suite standard. Forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping, blind spot monitoring, 360-degree camera. The tech has caught up. Outside, more angular. Available 19-inch machined alloy wheels, matte black off-road packages, redesigned bed storage, new multifunctional tailgate with an assist mechanism. And the Tremor variant, upgraded skid plates, better ground clearance, revised suspension, capable off-road without wrecking your daily drive. That balance is hard to get right, and Ford nailed it. Truck number 3, Ford Super Duty F-350. Alright, now the one I genuinely didn't expect. The Super Duty just crossed a line that no production pickup has ever crossed. Not Ram, not Chevy, nobody. And it's not even the most surprising announcement on this list. Over 40,000 pounds of towing capacity. 40,000. No production pickup has ever hit that number. So when Ford says they're crossing that line, that's not a spec bump. That's a completely new category. I know guys running 2 trucks right now because one just can't handle the bigger loads. Double the insurance, double the maintenance, double the headache. The 2027 Super Duty is basically built to eliminate that second truck entirely. 5th wheels, goosenecks, heavy equipment, 1 truck, done. Ford is dropping a brand new 8.0-liter Power Stroke diesel. 8 liters. The current 6.7 already leads the segment, but the new one is targeting 1,400 pound-feet of torque. The current high-output version does around 1,200. Ram and GM are nowhere near ready to match that. The 7.3 Godzilla 5.8 is getting upgraded too. More power, better efficiency. If fuel is your second biggest expense after payroll, Ford going after both at the same time is real money back in your pocket. And we talk about the prices. They are barely moved from the current model. all of that. And Ford held the line on pricing. In this market, that's wild. Truck number 4, Ford Ranger Lightning. Okay, so now the controversial one. It's electric, but you will be shocked once you hear about the towing numbers. The Ranger Lightning can tow 9,000 pounds. That beats every other mid-size truck, gas or electric, by over 1,000 pounds. So let's talk about it. Why this one makes sense when others don't. Full-size electric trucks haven't worked out the way anyone hoped. Heavier, more expensive, less capable. People noticed. Ford noticed. So instead of doubling down, they went smaller. And smaller actually makes sense for an EV. The interior is simpler. The design is more work-focused, and because of all that, the price comes down. Expecting it to start under 45 grand. Is that cheap? No. But for an EV truck that can actually tow and do truck things, that's reasonable. If you're hauling stuff around town and doing shorter runs, this thing makes a lot of sense. It's not going to replace a diesel, but it was never trying to. Truck number 5, Ford Ranchero. And then there's this last one. This is the one that made me the most happy, and it has nothing to do with power numbers. Under $20,000. New truck, 2026. Let that sit for a second. After the Maverick started creeping up in price, people started asking Ford for something smaller, simpler, cheaper, and Ford actually listened. The Ranchero is back. Built on Ford's Global B platform. Same one used for the Puma and Transit Courier in Europe. Lightweight, simple, deliberately affordable. The front end is borrowed from the Transit Courier. The interior is no frills, and everything about it is designed to keep costs low. Made in the US, which helps on tariffs and means new jobs at Ford plants. Now, talking about the engines, you get 3 options. A 1.0-liter 3-cylinder EcoBoost, a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder, or a 1.0-liter mild hybrid. If I'm buying one, mild hybrid. Best balance of power and efficiency for a truck like this, and you're not paying extra for it. This isn't a truck trying to compete with the F-150 or even the Maverick. This is a truck for people who just need a truck. Students, tradespeople starting out, first-time truck buyers, people who don't want to spend $60,000 to haul stuff on weekends. Under 20 grand, made in America, gets the job done. That's the whole pitch. And honestly, it's a good pitch. 5 trucks. A V8 F-150 that's going to shake the whole segment. A Maverick that's smarter, more efficient, and more refined than ever. A Super Duty that just broke the towing record. By a lot. A Ranger Lightning that actually makes sense as an EV. And a Ranchero that could genuinely change what people expect to pay for a new pickup. Ford is having a moment. And the V8 F-150 alone could be the most important truck announcement in a decade. I did a full breakdown of both engine options with everything I couldn't fit here. It's linked right now. Which one are you most excited about? Drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. See you in that video.